So, the Patriots played the Steelers on Thursday Night Football. Honestly, I thought as a Patriots fan, this was not going to be an issue. We go into Acrisure, terrible towel, renegade plan. I'm assuming, yep, we are continuing the tankathon. But in case you missed it, and I really don't blame you if you did, because on paper, just about anything would have been better than that game, the Patriots pulled out a win. And I've gone through a range of emotions during the first half, halftime, second half, now after the game, and I've had some time to collect my thoughts. For a quick recap, the Patriots beat the Steelers 21-18. They led 21-3 in the first half against a Mitch Trubisky-led Steelers. So yes, they are slightly weakened, but still, we have Bailey Zappi at the helm. Everyone's assumed the Patriots dynasty has come to its end. We're incapable of winning games this year. So before I dive into my thoughts on the actual Patriots, which you're not going to want to miss those, let's break down the Steelers really quick. Losing back-to-back games against 10 lost teams? This is not the Steelers we know and love. If you look back, I'll put it up in the corner. I gave Mike Tomlin a raving review as a head coach because he just sets himself apart from all of the other coaches out there. He's known for winning games, and he has not done that the last 2 weeks. I also, in another video, said the Steelers are probably going to make the playoffs. Not if they keep playing like this. Now, Mitch Trubisky, obviously not the best quarterback in the league. TJ Watt had something going on last night. But believe me when I say, I think it's time for the Steelers fans to hit the panic button. Let me know in the comments if you are in that camp. I'm actually surprised at how many Steelers fans are calling for Mike Tomlin's job because just a few weeks ago, Canada was the problem. Now they just assume we need to purge the whole thing. Get rid of all the players. Get rid of all the coaches. I don't know if that's the answer. I still think Mike Tomlin is in a whole category of his own as a head coach. Based on reports after the game, it sounds like there's like turmoil in between the players going on in Pittsburgh. Guys calling out others for accountability. I mean, look to George Pickens. That is the perfect place to see lack of effort. Not something we're used to seeing from Steelers teams. Definitely a little bit concerned for the Steelers moving forward, considering how tight the AFC playoff race is. But as for the Patriots, what you came here to see, I can't think of many more people who wanted the Patriots to lose more than I did. If you're a Patriots fan out there, you're going to want to hear this. And if you're not a Patriots fan, you're probably not going to want to hear this. The Patriots did not lose any draft position by winning last night. Are the Cardinals on bye this week? They must be. The Cardinals are on bye this week, so they keep the 2 spot. I mean, yes, we do still need to keep losing to hold that position, and we kind of took ourselves out of the first overall pick race. But I think from what I saw last night, I'm okay with this, which feels crazy. These Patriots have put me through a roller coaster of emotions. Obviously, preseason, everyone wants their team to go to the Super Bowl. Everyone thinks their team can go to the Super Bowl. If you've ever played fantasy, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You have the best roster in the league after you draft, and then you're 1-9. Sometimes things happen. These Patriots, I really thought we might be able to do something. We get Zeke in town. I wasn't exactly a huge fan of Juju Smith, but hey, we get Bill O'Brien. Things are looking okay. And last year we had a dang good defense. And then we can't put anything together. And I'm like, okay, now we got to lose. Tank. We got to get a top pick. We got to turn this whole thing around. And last night comes around. Now, if you've been following the channel at all, you know, basically from the second Mac walked down that tunnel, have not been a huge fan of Mac Jones. And when Bailey Zappi came in, boy, did I love Bailey Zappi. I mean, just look at his last name. You can go back and back and back on my channel. I have never turned my back on Zappi, and from the second he came in, I have been a huge supporter. And I think last night was what I needed to see to know what I want moving forward. I think what we saw last night was a glimmer of hope in this very bleak and dark Patriots team that seems to have absolutely nothing going right. Last night against the Steelers, Bailey Zappi went 19-28, so 68% completion, 240 yards, 3 tutties, and an interception. That's 115.2 passer rating and a QBR of 52.3. Now, a lot of numbers. What I really saw was confidence at the quarterback position. I think Bailey Zappi has the mojo. I think Bailey Zappi has the confidence that it takes to go out on an NFL field and forget what just happened. Hunter Henry had a day. They incorporated Zeke really well. I think before this week, a lot of Patriots fans were very concerned about the problems we had at quarterback and wanted to go get a Caleb Williams, a Drake May. But honestly, after watching that game last night, I am very confident in Bailey Zappi's ability. I would love to have Bailey Zappi be our guy moving forward. Here's where people are going to get upset. He's come into games and he's done quite bad. I'm going to be honest, but I pulled up, he has 4 starts. If you exclude his start against the Chargers last week, because that's a bit of a midseason, quick turnaround, hey, you're our starter, he's put up 29, 38, and 21 points, and has a passing completion through those 3 games of 81, 70, and 67%. Through those 3 games alone, he averages 115 passer rating. I know it's a small sample size, but if you were to average that against the rest of the league this year, he'd be second behind only Brock Purdy. So I think if the Patriots can get a game plan to work Bailey Zappi into this offense, to play to his strengths, and utilize the weapons that we do have, though they are few and far between, we might have something here. We might be able to go out and get a skill position player. We might go get Marvin Harrison Jr. Maybe we get some help on the line, because obviously that's a problem, but Zappi showed great pocket awareness last night as well. Yes, I don't love that we won, but I also love what I saw from the team last night. I saw fight. Zeke Elliott making the chase down during that pick to prevent the touchdown, which inevitably did not result in a touchdown, which, when you look at it, those 4 points would have won the Steelers the game. Now, I should have said this earlier, the Steelers' play calling was absolutely abysmal. Did they get kind of screwed on that punt false start? Yeah, a little bit. But look at the play calling throughout the game on critical downs. I wouldn't exactly say they deserved to win that game. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you're a Patriots fan, if you're a Steelers fan, how are we feeling at this point in the season? Obviously, Patriots, we're not looking to make the playoffs at this point. Steelers, you guys are still kind of in the conversation, although, are you really? I'll be reading and responding to all of them. I can't wait to see what you guys have to say. Be sure to like and subscribe, helps out the channel more than you know, and I'll see you guys in the next one.